What's going on, y'all? Machiavelli Mills TV. My hair all over the place. I just woke up from a nap. But anyway, man, it's the month of October. And y'all know what that means. Halloween time, right? And when Halloween time comes, it means a lot of scary movies, a lot of costumes. You got some trick-or-treating from people, but it also means people going to haunted houses. And let me just tell y'all this. Y'all like family on this channel. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all 100%. But if you ever in Chicago, don't ever hit me up and say, Mac, I want to go to the haunted house. Come roll with me, because I'm not going. I'm not going to go. You got to call another Mac for that. Mac from over on the west side of Chicago. Maybe Mac from Gary, Indiana somewhere. Or Mac from, like, you know what I'm saying? From Dalton, or Mac from Detroit, Michigan, not Mac from Southside Chicago, Illinois. I'm not going. I've never been into being scared. That's not an adrenaline rush for me. I don't feel good about being scared. I don't have fun with being scared. That's never been my stilo. I'm never the type to walk into an abandoned house and think about, dang, I want to be scared. It'll be crazy. Something jump out. I'm never that dude. I'll be like, hell no. I'm going to stay in my lane. I'm cool on that, right? It never been for me. Now, I always said this, though. I said I would go in a haunted house to record for YouTube so y'all can see me scared as hell in there or whatever. But if I can't record for y'all to watch, I wouldn't do that. And that's only just so y'all can see me acting a fool or whatever, being scared. But you can't record in a lot of these haunted houses and stuff. You can't do that. So there's no reason for me to go. Like, if I'm not going to let y'all watch me being scared, I'm not doing it. It's just not fun for me. You know what I'm saying? Dudes be getting chased in haunted houses by dudes with chainsaws and axe and swords and goddamn stuff just popping out the ground, grabbing your ankles. That ain't for me. You feel me? I mess around and they'll have a heart attack up in there. You feel me? I will mess around, heart explode about my chest up in there. I'll mess around, be ready to fight, swing on somebody up in there. That just ain't for me. My little sister loves it. She will go downstate somewhere to go to a dang on haunted house. She will drive an hour away to a haunted house. Her and her homegirls, them going there in a haunted house together. It's 2 or 3 of them. They getting merch from the from the hoodies and stuff from the haunted house and all that. She loved that whole experience. And this was crazy. I never thought she would be into this, because I remember when I was in grad school at Arkansas State, she come calling me. She had Fright Fest at Six Flags. Now, you know, Fright Fest, I think, what is it, like after 6 o'clock? I never even been to Great America to Six Flags during Fright Fest time. I never been during Fright Fest time. I would go to Six Flags, but it was never during Fright Fest. But I guess after like 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock, that's when they start having all the crazy people, you know, the spooky stuff, the mods acting like, you know, ghouls and demonic folks running around the amusement park trying to chase you and all that, right? My little sister called me about to cry on the verge of tears because she say the things is chasing her. Her and her friends got split up, you know what I mean? And people saw that she was scared. And other people, random people telling the people, go chase her, get her. So she's in a store, because they don't chase you into the stores at Six Flags. If you going into a store, they don't chase you in there, right? She in the store camping out on the phone, texting her hunger, trying to see where they at so they can go run and link up with each other. But she on the verge of tears. And I said, man, hell no. Why would you go during Fright Fest when you know this going down? You feel me? And I don't know, maybe Fright Fest ain't there. I don't know. But I'm just not a haunted house type of dude. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not a dude that wants something jumping out on me, and shit out of nowhere, something falling from the sky, jumping down in front of me and shit. It just, man, bro, I promise you, I just never been that type of person. Now, I only watch, and I grew up watching scary movies only because, not because I wanted to watch it, but because everybody around me was watching the scary movies. My sisters, you know, my cousins, my auntie, my uncle, you know, then my girlfriends was wanting to watch it and all that type of stuff. But that you wouldn't pay me to be at a house and watching a scary movie by myself unless it's like a slasher film. That's not really like horror movies to me. Scary movies is stuff with like demonic, like with inverted crosses and like spirits and possession and all of that. Like The Conjuring. Michael Myers, Halloween, that's not scary to me. That's just slasher type. I can watch that. When you talking about The Conjuring and Insidious and all of that, that's a whole different vibe. I'm not one, and I just watched Insidious. I actually was watching it where I watched it with my son's mother, right? And again, she wanted to watch that. You ain't never finna just see me around kicking it. What? Let me put on Insidious. Like, no, by myself, not at all. Negative. I'll be like, bro, people love being scared. And I'm like, what is that? How is that a thrill for y'all? Y'all like being on the verge of like got your heart jumping out your chest and you looking like you about to cry at any moment and Ahmad hollering and crying. Like, you like that? Y'all really like that crazy stuff? You know what I'm saying? You like somebody grabbing you out of the dark, out of nowhere with all type of crazy face paint on, looking like they something out of the damn Conjuring? Y'all really, really enjoy that type of like, that is fun? That's not fun for me. It's not. And I'll be like, man, even my little daughter, she like watching all this scary stuff. She 13. She didn't watch all. Man, I told her about Don't Look Under the Bed on Disney. And y'all remember how scary Don't Look Under the Bed was. That should have not been on Disney when it came out. That was a horror movie for real. And in fact, it was so scary. The parents, they got so many complaints about the movie that I think they stopped showing it on Disney in like 2007, 2006. They just stopped. They cut the movie from being re-aired. Now, I think you can watch it on Disney Plus or something like that, but you can't watch it. The Disney, the station itself, the Disney Channel stopped playing it because it was just too scary. My daughter ran. She like, that wasn't scary. Ooh. I'm looking like, man, you a different breed. I'm a brother couldn't watch Tales from the Hood for the longest of time because it creeped me out so bad with the dolls and dude turning into the devil and all of that. And this ain't no funeral home. But I was shook for years. I remember we watched that at my auntie house. My auntie was living in the Robert Taylor Projects. She was living in 5100 at the time. 5100 building, 5100, 15th floor, right? We go back to the crib. I go back home with my mama. We was staying on 65th of Minerva. Man, I couldn't even go to sleep after looking at Tales from the Hood. I hope I ain't say Tales from the Crib at first. Tales from the Hood, what? Just looking at the movie cover had me shook. Because we watched, I was a little boy when I probably was like 6 or 7, about 7 years old. I watched Tales from 6. I watched Tales from the Hood. Maybe 7. Man, it shook me up. My daughter, that ain't scary. They all different breed. You hear me? Like, I'm telling you. I remember playing The Last of Us, the first one. It's a mission in the lower basement when they in the basement of the hotel. Listen, fam. I played that the first time with shook. I had to start turning the lights on up in the crib playing that part. Hold on. Y'all know what I'm talking about on The Last of Us. When Joel got to go in the basement of the hotel in Pittsburgh or something. They somewhere in Pittsburgh or something. And he in the basement of the hotel with the generator. It's dark as hell. Stuff just running out. Raw. I say, yo, this is crazy. That lets you know I'm not cut for no haunted house. Not your boy. I can't do it, y'all. Peace.